So let's get into details by talking about how and why legacy on-prem firewall appliances fall short of providing with an effective and efficient security capabilities for branch offices. If you look on this slide, typically an enterprise branch office or site in traditional world used to have people, users come access their destinations like internet, cloud applications, SaaS through their endpoints, which is oftentimes provided by IT, which is a managed endpoint. And sometimes they would allow guest users to access destinations or applications from their premises. And traditionally, enterprises or firewalls in the on-prem do have this notion of zone based architecture. So everything is categorized into different zones. Every zone is a set of network endpoints. So you group or segment these endpoints into different zones. Things like a trust zone for everything employees who are residing in that particular network segmentation, and all the servers and applications which are made available for users accessing within or outside of this location are part of demilitarized zones. And oftentimes anything which is internet or which needs to go outside of local branch office to get access is put as a untrusted zone. The challenge with this architecture, as you could clearly see, it's a network to network based access, and most of the traditional legacy appliances have their policies, criteria, and everything made available in this fundamental notion of trusted zones. In a true zero trust architecture, that is completely what you should avoid to eliminate any lateral threat movements as well as increased attack surface. Oftentimes, when customers create access control policies between two zones, they just look at port and protocol or some higher level L7 based applications and allow access. And it is always a challenge from a security standpoint to provide a best in class security without inspecting the context or content. So that is where a true zero trust exchange platform built by Zscaler enables customers to bring zero trust to every endpoint, whether it is a user, a Linux machine, an application, or a IoT device. So clearly, the challenges associated from a security standpoint in a traditional on-prem firewall world when it comes to access controlling policies is too much of broader network access, increased attack surface, and lateral threat movement. And not only that, if you try to do SSL decryption and inspection of this traffic and content and context, that would result in a poor performance the moment you turn on SSL inspection. And oftentimes, these branch offices have a smaller capability firewall devices, which oftentimes do not have all the capabilities, even from a full stack of security perspective. And not only that, this will end up in an inconsistent security posture depending on the type of appliance you deploy in different sites. And the onus is on customer for maintaining the patches, doing the pen testing, and preventing the DDoS attacks because of the IP addresses being exposed to internet. So due to these challenges, having an on-prem legacy firewalls based on a zone-based architecture completely falls short of preventing and protecting customers from having a superior security posture. Now, let's look at how Zscaler's Zero Trust Exchange platform enables customers with a full stack of security services, all the way from connectivity services, platform services, access control, security, even including digital experience, how customers can get benefited from this. As I mentioned earlier in this section, my focus is going to be on how our customers can leverage the features, products, and capabilities we have built within the access control services, including DNS, firewall, URL filtering, app segmentation, tenancy restrictions, managing the bandwidth from sites, private application access, and more importantly, how could we make this access control more adaptive and dynamic based on user risk, device posture, and other criteria, which is more granular to prevent and protect any form of threats happening or moving within the enterprise.